This video is about lag, latency, and packet loss. And I'm going to show you how lag ruins my games. I'm going to get 0 damage. I'm going to get spotted. My ping time, which is currently 249, which is what I normally play at, is going to shoot up to 999. I'm going to get tracked. I won't be able to use a repair kit, and then I'm going to get hit like 7 times. They're going to take all my hit points, game over, 0 damage, done. And it's something I have to deal with all the time, and sometimes it's every game. And you're going to say, well, then don't play. Yeah, but you know what? If it's a 5 times weekend, I'm not going to give up my chance to play a 5 times weekend because of a little bit, because I'm going to die occasionally. And you say, well, it hurts your stats. You know what? It's my decision to play. I had to accept the fact when I started playing that I'm going to have bad stats, but I'm still going to play. So we're going to watch what's going to happen. We're going to get it to normal speed. And it's going to happen as, fuck this shit. I hate these goddamn controls. It's like, why can't they make it easier? Okay, so there it was that I was hit. My ping is 263. It's going to go up to 999, and you'll notice I've been hit by the T-54 and the Leopard. I got tracked by the IS-7. I was reversing, you see? And they actually took a lot of my hit points. But you see that my ping went up to 434. And now at this point, I'm trying to repair my tracks and nothing is happening. And normally I would hit the 4 key and then the 5 key, because the 5 is the tracks. But what happened was it didn't work because I had 999 ping. It's now 779. So I was stuck there, and tanks could shoot at me. And then, because I hit the 5 key, and the key press was eventually sent. I probably hit 4-5, 4-5, 4-5, 4-5. I hit it many times. Eventually, it repaired my track, and then they took me out of the game, and that was it. And this is typical. You know, I have to go through this all the time, and sometimes it's literally every game. And I know when you rewatch it, you're going to say, well, no, you screwed up because you were in a bad position, and you don't have this, you don't have that, and you don't know how to play, and you don't understand the mechanics. No, the reason why was because of the lag and the latency. It really impacts the game. I have done tests where, for example, with 250 milliseconds, I spotted a tank. My ally aimed at the tank, he fired at the tank, he killed it as a one-shot, and then it rendered on my screen, and then it gave the notice that I was the one that spotted the tank. So that is how much the latency affects the game. And it wasn't high latency, it was like 240 milliseconds. There's another game where I'm driving down the road, and my tank suddenly comes to a stop. I'm like, what the hell happened? Why am I suddenly stopping? I was going high speed, and then like a half second later, a shot comes in and kills me. The reason why is because it knew that I was killed, and then as it did the computation to notify me by firing the shot, it stopped my tank, and then that shot came in a half second later to notify me I got killed. It's because of lag and latency. This is not the best example, but this is typical gameplay, and it absolutely sucks. And yes, it impacts your stats. I hate it when people say I'm a crap player because they don't like my stats. It's because of the latency. I've been playing 95% of my games with this latency. I'm not going to stop playing. Oh, but you're hurting your team if you're playing. You know what? It's a game, okay? We're not going to a real war. People really need to grow up. Okay, feel free to post below about how I'm completely wrong.